Hi, my name is Chantel and I'm from Amara Vidya. And the one question I get quite often is why yoga? It's a pretty big question and I thought I'd talk to you about it today. Ever wonder what you're doing in yoga? Maybe you just started or you've practiced for some time and you're trying to fit it into your life. Maybe this is you pretending to be all zen while your toddler plays beside you. Regardless of where you're at in your practice, whether you just train at a local studio or you've taken a yoga teacher training, whether you do online yoga classes, whether you've read books, the one thing I want to address today is what they say. What does that mean? I get curious about they because what they really seem to mean is who, and it seems to come from a bias of these four main categories that flexible, thin, fit people, and generally only women, are the practitioners of yoga. And I get it. I don't live under a rock. I'm exposed to the same global media influences as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with all of the things that media is promoting right now. The thing we have to start understanding is how we challenge that and really seeing who can. Redefining by saying everybody can opens yourself to alternative sources, expanding possibilities, and maybe even inviting people in. Closing off means ableism, whether you set limitations or elitist expectations of others. Busting the who myth also means busting the what myth. So there's a lot of belief that yoga is just physical fitness practice and sometimes even just this wellness practice when really there's a lot more involved. And the thing that becomes really concerning about the lack of knowledge beyond a physical practice is it's very easy to get tied into some benefit illusions that suddenly everyone's going to get magically better from this practice. I think once you realize that you're on a path, that we're all on these paths, just fighting our way through life, trying to get, things done, trying to move in a specific direction, that's where yoga becomes very, very powerful. One thing that draws me into yoga is realizing that being present is an important aspect of figuring out where you are in space, where you're headed, what your direction is, and how you want to be in the world, what you want to do. What gets exciting is it's not really about fighting and struggling and punishing and arguing. It's about connecting and growing and building and working together. That's what yoga is about for me. And in a world of everyone screaming and shouting and competing and trying to get on top, it's really difficult to say, hey everyone, how about we just, come together and try to work on some things and try to be the best people we could possibly be. I know this comes across as idealistic, this notion of us coming together, lifting one another up, growing together. I still want that, but I also recognize that we have to do it for ourselves, and that's part of the yoga path. For me, I spend a lot of time with myself in contemplation and meditation in order to formulate ideas that I can then connect and talk with someone else about and share and exchange ideas. And for me, that's what makes me passionate about continuing yoga. So the answer to why yoga, I believe it's a personal definition. It's a personal path. The more we can sit and set in meditation and then come together as a community and work together, that for me is yoga. Thank you for listening. Good day.